Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my April flip through in my Hobonichi cousin. As you can see, it's getting nice and chunky on top. I'm so excited. I love a chunky planner. I still haven't decorated the outside at all, but I do have a new vinyl coming to the shop soon that I think I'm going to put on the front, so stay tuned for that exciting announcement. Heading inside, as usual, the first thing in my planner is my vision board. And I haven't changed this at all, but lately I've been wanting to add some more stuff because this has become my favorite part of my planner by far, which is kind of funny because normally the actual weekly spreads are my favorite part. I go through and flip through my weekly spreads a lot. I just love looking at them and I love the memories. But this vision board, it just turned out so good and I really want to add to it, so maybe next month you'll see that I've sort of filled up the front cover and this little page over here. The next section of the planner that I actually use is the monthly calendar, and I do a highlight of the day here, although I don't make myself write one every day. I only do it when I really feel like it. So as you can see in April, I didn't write that many highlights, especially as compared to the last couple of months. And it wasn't because April wasn't a good month for me or that none of these days were worth remembering. It was just I didn't have the urge to fill out the box, so I didn't. And I really like that because one of my goals for this year was to be less, sort of to bully myself less about how I plan, because in the past I've said things like, oh, you didn't use every piece of the planner, you left days blank, you're wasting it, that kind of stuff. And that's just not true. I mean, the planning is for fun. It's just a hobby of mine, so I don't need to be so strict with myself. So this year I'm letting myself relax a little bit and only fill out what I want. And this is how it ended up, and I really like it. We'll see how May turns out though, because so far in May, I've filled out every single day, which is kind of funny how, depending on my mood, I guess, or what's going on in my life, I switch up how I'm filling this out. So it's just interesting to see the changes as well as we go through. All right, heading over to the April spreads. April starts right here, so this is like the first sort of week of April. I used the Reading Winston kit, which I absolutely love. It is so cute, and I kind of want to use this kit again in my planner, but I feel like that's kind of weird to use the same kit twice in 1 year. I don't know. Y'all can let me know what you think about that. I'm obviously going to use this kit in my other planners, so that will give me a way to use it that's not in here, which might be better. And the only thing I don't like about this spread is this blank part in the sidebar. I might actually go through my collection and try and find some washi to fill this up because I think it looks really weird, especially since this is the only sidebar I didn't fill out fully for the longest time. You'll see when I flip through the rest of the spreads, like this one, which is the second week of April, and I used the Easter Winston kit, I filled up the sidebar, and I don't know why I didn't fill it up here unless I just forgot or something, but anyway, second spread in April, super cute. I love the pastel colors, and you'll notice that my first couple of spreads in here, there's a lot of white space, but I noticed that as I was planning, I think the third week of April, and I decided to change it, so we'll see that in a minute, but I do like how this turned out. It's really cute and fun. Oh, and by the way, all the shops I mentioned, products, this planner, the pens I use, etc., will be linked down below if you want to know where you can find anything. So this kit is actually from Virgo and Paper, and as you can see, it was a lot lighter on the first half of the week, but during the second half I started putting more stuff in, and I noticed that I really liked how that turned out. So my next spread is going to be even fuller, but in this kit, I really liked how I got to pull in these washi tapes. I think it looks really pretty. And I also used a bunch of Winstons, which is fun. In the past, I've actually done spreads where I only use stickers from my shop, including Winstons, and seeing them all on the page like this kind of makes me want to do that again. Okay, this is the last spread I actually have filled out for April because I have not done the plan with me for the very last week yet, but I thought it was okay to show you all 4 of them. This is the Spring Winston kit from my shop, and as you can see, this kit is a lot fuller than previous week, and I love it. I think it looks so fun, and I think spring and summer just in general kind of lend themselves to fuller spreads, more colorful spreads, that kind of stuff. So this was super fun to put together. And I've noticed that as I prepare for these spreads, I get all my notes and stuff out of my commonplace book, and I've noticed that my commonplace book is actually getting fuller too, so I guess that's going to be my style for a little while yet. So that is it for my April spreads. Heading over to the monthlies. Oops. Not monthlies, dailies. Okay, so my dailies, I always start out on this blank page making a spending tracker. It just works super well for me to have it right here. And I also decorate the bottom with some washi tape that sort of has a theme for the month. So this month I did like a little Easter theme with these bunnies. And then I do the same thing in my dailies pretty much every day, which is Bible study. And then I journal. This is like language practice for me. And occasionally you'll see some little mementos from my day. For example, this is a piece of packaging that I got from Little Cottonwood when I ordered a dress from them and it came on this day. And I just wanted to keep it. I like little things like that remind me of small highlights or just interesting stuff that happened throughout the day. And this flyer so far doesn't have very many of them, but coming up we should have a few more joining our pages. And sometimes I do lyrics, or I'll letter out Bible verses or things that stick out to me. Okay, heading over to this section, you see we have a couple of receipts here, and then this is part of a map that I got from Shenandoah National Park and decided to paste in. And then over here I have my ticket to Luray Caverns, which I stuck in with washi tape like this so I can flip it over and see the back. I love keeping little mementos like that, especially because I don't typically take my planner on trips. I don't take this planner on trips. So when I come back, it's all blank, and I don't love that, especially because I fill out every single day. So putting in these little mementos is a great way to preserve memories from the days I wasn't actually using this planner. And then flipping through the rest of this planner, I just like the way the pages sound when you turn them. Was working through Jeremiah, and then of course Lamentations, and now I'm in Ezekiel. I'm still in Ezekiel as I film this video. And these brush pens that I use up here at the top, I really like. They're from Stabilo, I think, or Statler. I'll have them linked down below, but they're super great. I love how they write on this paper. All right, and here I only put this down because I actually made a mistake, which, as you can see, if I make mistakes in here, I usually just leave it. But this one, for some reason, on that particular day, it really bothered me, so I did white it out and cover it with a washi strip. I don't think it looks bad or anything, but it definitely sort of sticks out from the rest of the pages. So that's it for April. Just a sneak peek at May for you. In the back of the planner, I have another sort of small vision board that I didn't complete, and I may complete that. I'm still doing my no spend tracker back there, but I have my goals uncovered on this page, so I cannot show you that right now. And then for the My 100, I'm listing the books that I read for this year, although I have not been reading quite as much as I want to, but we'll see if I can fix that as we go on. Now, back to April, I think my favorite spread from April was honestly probably this Virgo and paper one. I just love the beige. It's such a unique color scheme, I think, and the artwork is just gorgeous. So I think this is my favorite spread. I would love if you commented down below and told me which spread was your favorite. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Hope you enjoyed the flip through. I'll see you next time. Bye!